Alright guys, so today I wanted to talk to you briefly about opportunity cost and that it's real, it does happen. What I mean by opportunity cost is where you don't maybe pull the trigger on something for whatever reason. Time passes, whether it be 1 minute or 1 year. Now when you go back to shop for that particular item, it's gone up in value. You try to save a little bit here, but you said no, I'll wait. It goes up in value and now it's going to cost you even more money. I'm going to give you an example of a client that happened to 4 years in a row. First time that she came up to me, she was looking to buy this house. She's an only a sole income single lady. I think she had like a little doggy that she had with her. So she was really looking for a really small place, easy to maintain, and we were shopping around in the 110 to 135 range. She didn't like where the interest rates were at that time, which by the way, they were really low. They were in the high 3s, maybe even low 4s, and she wanted them to be at a lower interest rate. So she renewed her lease and she paid me a visit. She didn't like where the interest rates were. Keep in mind that 130 property was now 140. And then a third year she did the same thing. In the fourth year was the last time I saw her, and she was still hoping that the interest rate would go lower. And this particular property that she was looking at buying was now between 190 and 200. And ever since then, she never ended up buying because, you know, it went above her budget and all these other factors. But that was just a good example of opportunity costs. At the very beginning, she could have saved some money, but she held off because she thought she could get a better deal. And I want to tell you, I've been guilty of that as well. That happened to me recently, right around the time the coronavirus hit. You know, for a while, I've been looking for a good use, a little truck, and I knew the exact model that I wanted. Coronavirus hit, one ended up on a lot near my home. I went and took a look at it. The price was phenomenal. Had a couple dings, I know it was used, but I wanted to take, what, another $200-300 off, 500 maybe. And so I presented that to the salesman. I said, you know, I'm gonna go home and think about it. 2 hours later, guys, I went to go let the salesman know that I was like, okay, I'll take it. Well, guess what? I didn't have to think about that because someone else had taken that right after me within that 2 hours. Fast forward a few weeks later, a month later, and the car prices are on fire, especially that particular brand of car. And yeah, now it's now that same pickup is going for another $2,000 more than what I could have purchased it, and that was my opportunity cost. So I'm not perfect, it happens to me as well, but I just wanted to throw that out there that it happens, it exists. What we all have to be conscious of is we're not always financially ready. There's also other risks that you have to take into consideration, but just wanted to talk to you about that because I still constantly see that. While I don't want to push anyone into buying a home, I have to present that to them and be realistic about the prices are going to go up, and the interest rates, the only way they can go right now is up. Hopefully you found that of value. Hopefully you maybe even had a laugh on me. Maybe that's happened to you. Hopefully you liked this video. You learned a thing or two. If I can do anything for you, don't hesitate to reach out. But thanks so much for watching this video.